show you true power.
Welcome, Metalheads, and the 0.5 patch notes for Return of the Ancients just dropped, and we're going to get some first impressions and take a look. Going to be looking at spell chunks specifically here and spells in general. Let's see what they nerfed. Let's see what they buffed. Let's see what we got. Are we best in slot or D.O.A? After unlocking the unique Verisium Runeforging in Act 3, you can upgrade the base type of unique armors that drop at levels lower than 55. This is actually a pretty good change for us since I like to use D.O.A's tenure gloves early to mid game, and seeing that unique armors above level 55 can still be runeforged, but their defenses are reduced, might not be that great. Liquid emotions can now be used to craft additional mods on jewels. These work similar to greater essences, each having a set of specific mods that will replace random existing mod on an item. Great change. We get some more crafting ability. This should be strong for almost everybody. You can now zoom out further on the Atlas screen. Yes, quality of life change, but good nonetheless. You can now use Orb of Chance on tablets. This will be really strong for farming those unique tablets for whatever becomes meta and running the Atlas. Only a single leech instance per resource, life, mana, or energy shield can apply at a time. When multiple leech instances are active, only the one with the highest recovery rate will recover until it expires, after which the next highest recovery rate instance will apply. So that basically kills the Covenant Soul Tether transaction. There is now a limit of maximum amount of damage that a hit can be considered to deal for leech. Hits that deal less than 40,000 total damage are unaffected, but if the hit would deal more damage than 40,000 total damage, it is treated as dealing only 40,000 damage for the purpose of leech calculation. The value of each damage type in the hit are scaled down evenly to reach the limit. This means that extremely high damage hits stop improving leech at past a certain point, but increasing your leech percentage will always increase the amount of the resource. Wow. Big nerf to leech. Yeah, Covenant and Soul Tether's dead. All idols can now be socketed into scepters. Small buff, but it is a buff nonetheless. So now looking at the Ascendancy changes for Acolyte at Chayula. Into the Breach skill granted by the Waking Dream. Notable passive skill now grant leech 20% of maximum life when you collect red flame. That is a total buff. Looks like Acolyte is basically unchanged. Amazing. The plus level of all melee skill modifiers on two-handed attack weapons now has a value of +5, previously +7. Projectile +5, +7. One-handed. So all melee plus skills took a nerf. Same thing for quivers. But spells didn't take a nerf? Hold on. They didn't nerf plus spell skills, but they nerfed plus the melee skills? Oh, we're sitting pretty. Comet now deals 212 to 318 cold damage at gem level 11, previously 223, 335, scaling up to 787, 1181 damage at gem level 20, previously 829, 1243. Fire and infused Comet now deals 212 to 318 fire and cold at gem level 11, previously 279, 418, scaling to 781, 1181. Fire and cold damage at gem level previously a 1036 to 1554. So Comet took a nerf, but no nerfs to COC, cast on critical. No nerfs to plus to spell skills. It's about a 7% roughly nerf to regular Comet and about a 20% 25% nerf to Fire Infused Comet. This looks like a really, really weak nerf. With all the ES nerfs and Leech nerfs all throughout the patch notes, looking like Mana Stacker might be the play. I didn't see any changes to Wrathpith. I didn't see any changes to the Atziri Regalia. Spellchunk is looking really, really strong this patch. I don't see any reason why you can't have 5 million damage comets. This is absolutely insane. So good patch notes for Spellchunk. I'm going to go with best in slot. It is definitely not D.O.A. Chunk in general is extremely strong with how it levels damage as extra chaos. So gonna have some fun with Chunk this league for sure. We're gonna try some different things. We got some other theory crafts going on. Thanks for watching. If you guys want me to do a more in-depth deep dive on these patch notes, I can. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later.